Okay. Hello, boys. So, welcome to part two. Let's start in our signature style. Let's push it. Let's do it. Okay. So, till now, we have seen, the elements of body language which impacts you as a speaker and with mastery will make you a better speaker. So, with this, now let's move on to the non-verbal cues for audience engagement, right? Till now, we saw that what was the impact of your gestures, your micro expressions, reaction of your own body, right? More and now this slides onward. Let's have a look at how it's going to impact. I mean, what are the body languages which you can take some message from your audience, the body language of your audience. So, questioning look first is you know uh, when you're asking any question or your audience is asking any question, the raised eyebrow, either your or your audience, could reflect two things. It could be surprise, or it could be it could also reflect that audience wants to know more. It reflects more engagement, right? Agreeing nod, either from you or your audience, is a happy thing to have. You can make out that yes, your audience is engaged, or at least they want, even if they're not understanding, they want you to succeed, and they are nodding, so that they are confirming that they are with you and they are there for your success. Open gesture, use broad open movements to convey honestly. That's what we discussed. Be as honest, as open as possible, and be authentic. I mean, that's the most important non-verbal cues through your body language you can convey. Now, how we can master these body language or gestures is first, set up a large mirror, which all of you have, either in your washroom, drawing rooms, dressing rooms, wherever you have a mirror. That becomes your tutor. Use it as your self-reflection. Rehearse every speech, every dialogue, every sentence you're going to share with your audience, and the mirror will tell you lot of things, provided you observe and listen to your own mirror images, right? Deliver your speech, and see that how your postures, gestures, micro expressions, micro gestures, and take that as feedback. If you can record it, nothing like it. And make real time adjustment, because whatever rehearsals we do, finally when we go on the stage, we'll have to manage on that particular day. So we should be aligned to make quick changes, agile to make quick changes when we are actually delivering. Now, video recording is one of the best form to get feedback about your body language, your gestures, your micro gestures, your micro expressions. So while you are rehearsing, record. In fact, I'll suggest that whenever we are delivering, if it is recorded, that would be the best, because that will be the real time feedback which we can have, the most realistic. I mean, no mirror, no home recording will be as realistic as a recording which is done when you're delivering it live. So ask for that recording from your organizers, and see that how you behaved on that day, how your body language on that day, and make suitable improvements. That's all part of analysis, and analysis of no use unless you accept it, assimilate it, and try and improve, overcome, refine, and make it better, right? So with this, let's move on to intentional movement, that is choreographing your speech. Actually, I mean, each speaking assignment, each audience engagement, each delivery needs to be choreographed like a dance show, like a symphony of orchestra. And every move you take, every step you take, I'll not say all words, but every punchline you're going to throw, shifting on the stage from left to right, center, you're moving ahead, coming back, you're taking pauses. Everything should be a well rehearsed, a well choreographed stage show. I mean, easier said than done, but we should practice every move of ours, which will help us to become a better speaker. So we can plan that when I'm going to crack this joke, when am I going to share this analogy, when I'm going to ask a question to the audience, when I will use the master slide, when I'm going to use the props, and practice is the way we can make this choreographed act looks absolutely flawless. Now, the power of pauses. Sometimes it's not only words, how much words you have downloaded your audience with. In fact, the pauses sometimes convey much more than whatever we have spoken, right? Or whatever we speak. So never underestimate the power of rightful pauses, both in terms of timing. That means when are you going to give that pause, and how long that pause would be. This pause also gives a speaker an opportunity to recollect his or her thought, catch a breath, and at the same time allows the audience to absorb, assimilate, sink in whatever message you have thrown till such that particular moment, right? So there are multiple advantages of taking a pause, and these pauses also need to be rehearsed. Now, harnessing the power of props, like what we discussed in any choreographed dance show, any stage performance, the usage of props amplifies your message, helps audience absorb the message more coherently. So it's good to use props, and more importantly, it's nice, or rather important, that we rehearse with those props. So choose the right props in terms of size, dimensions, right? It should be aligned to the theme of your message. Then practice using that prop, like every other element of your delivery, and integrate it very seamlessly. It should not look as conspicuously out of place. In fact, it should gel seamlessly, flawlessly into your entire message. So that's about props. Let's move ahead. Okay, dressing for success. I think this issue gets more attention than it deserves, and we believe that dress will define the success or failure of our speaking assignment. Though it's important, it's certainly very, very important, but that's not the only thing. But yes, it can never be ignored. And more than the best dressed in the world, you have to see that you've worn a dress in which you are comfortable. You can carry that dress, it is breathable. Try and avoid the very new dress, no, the fresh dress from the closet. Avoid that, especially shoes, because sometimes it could be very, very uncomfortable, right? So dress appropriately, and more than new, it should be comfort, suiting to the occasion. Color, it should gel with the cultural, regional, religious, ethnicity of the set of audience, right? Sometimes some colors are not perceived so well in some particular societies, and also the occasion will also define the color of your dress. So be mindful of that. Manage your nervous energy. I mean, it's very, very commonplace to feel nervous, and that's a good thing, because it reflects that you are serious about that assignment, and you are serious about the time which the audience has invested in you, and you want to give them the max ROI on their investment. So it's good to be nervous, but it has to be controlled. It has to be converted into positive excitement rather than nervous energy. So there could be a lot of techniques. It could be breathing techniques, visualizing your success, visualizing the purpose of this engagement. Like, I'm delivering this. No, I'm little nervous, but I know that my purpose is clear, my conscience is clear. I'm doing a noble job. I want to uplift or bring change in the life of the blue collar friends or the professionals for whom I believe, based on my 25 years of professional experience, that without English communication, no, the success at the workplace would be limited. You may not be able to realize your true potential unless you gain the mastery on this particular topic. That's the reason why I'm here. So when you positively reinforce, your purpose is clear, your conscience is clear, you have rehearsed, you know your audience, you can always control your nerves and deliver the message which you want to give, the way I'm trying to do it now. And the art of entrance and exit. So the moment you step into the room, from that on till your room, you leave the room, your audience is going to judge you in some form or the other. But as we discussed previously, that you know your job, your you know why you are doing this. You have researched about your audience that we saw in day 4, right? You have done all sort of audience analysis. You have been at the venue. You are comfortable with the venue. You have seen the stage. You have seen the tech arrangements and all. So feel good about everything you have done and about that particular purpose. So when you enter confidently, not over enthusiastically like the two famous speakers do, because a trip might derail the entire session. So walk confidently, comfortably, smile quickly, make some eye connect, and if you know the audience, you can say hello and draw the attention. So I know this will do the job for you. A good entry is halfway done. And then once you have concluded the speech, be grateful, be thankful for so many people who have invested their time, value, energy, and maybe money as well to listen to you. So be grateful to them and the Almighty, and walk out with grace. So with this, I'll take a pause here because of there's only one limitation, that is the attention span. So I will not burden you with too much of information, knowledge, too much of work. So for the time being, let's take a pause, and I'll see you in the next section. That is part 3. So till such time, whatever has been given, you can go through the content, rehearse, believe in yourself, and you know that why you're doing it. It is to bring value to your life. It's more importantly to realize your own full potential. That's why you are learning this art. That's why it is important. It's not that without this you'll not survive. You definitely will survive. You have been surviving, right? But if you want to thrive, you want to exploit the full potential of your talent, it's a must-have skill. So with this, लेते हैं एक छोटा सा break, and I'll see you in the next part. Till that such time, keep pushing, boys. God bless you. You guys rock.